Welcome back everyone, and it's time to go balls deep, and today we are talking about Asta and his harem. Yes, after this video you guys will understand how to get a wife of your own, of course, and how to impress all the women's you meet in your life. Remember, women's are queens and we should respect them, right? I don't even know what the hell kind of accent that was.
For respect women.
But seriously, welcome to the show everyone, as today we are covering why every single girl falls in love with Asta's character and how you can impress women's. At the moment we're probably like this dude right here. But don't worry, seeing as though me and Yusuf are married men ourselves, I'm here to give you advice on how you can become this. So beginning with the analysis as a writer, why would Tabata give Asta a harem? Well, it's because it keeps things open-ended so that Tabata can create different paths of the plot points that decide who the protagonist can end up with, and those fans that do invest in the show for that very reason, they will always question the intentions of the characters regarding their crush, thus creating character development for all the characters involved, and questionability that fans would want answered. Pretty sure even if you don't care about the outcome of who he ends up with, you still want to know who it is, right?
Of course!
Asta at the moment has 3 girls that pretty much want to marry him, and those are Noelle, Rebecca and Mimosa. And this isn't even counting the fact that Sister Lily, Nero, the Heart Queen, Sally and Marie are also potential lovers. And yes, I said Marie, this girl literally said she wants to marry Asta in the future. Kevin, this is where you put the FBI meme, yeah? Thanks, mate.
FBI, open up!
So that's about 8 girls that are eventually falling in love with our boy Asta. So what makes him so likable? What are his charms that makes all these women's want to be with him? Well, the first point that I would say relates to Noelle, Mimosa and Rebecca is the very idea that Asta has already blocked other potential waifu from his life, and that's why he's so oblivious when all these other girls like him. For example, his interaction with Rebecca after the date, even after getting a kiss, man don't care about that. Asta painfully attracts the people around him solely with his attitude, positivity and protective nature. Now from simple admiration and acknowledgement, feelings usually develop into the further stage, and that's love. The fact is, even if Asta shuts his options down due to his love for Sister Lily, it won't stop others falling in love with him. In fact, it can play the opposite effect and attract strong, powerful women, as they can see Asta, who is definitely an oddball that stands out amongst the crowd, when they find out that the person that they like is actually in love with someone else, their desire to win them over actually increases. The basic psychology behind this is because their feelings for Asta is no longer special to them, and they fear of losing someone they desire, and this drives them further. I mean, just look at Noelle in the latest chapters. She is becoming more and more honest with herself about what she feels about Asta, since she has found out multiple other girls fall in love with him, and she's finding out the truth that Asta might actually die. She always thinks about Asta when in battle and his attitude on what he would do in the same situation. He helps push her forward to become who she wants to be, and part of that is because she wants Asta to fall in love with her. Now you're probably wondering, what the heck, anime balls deep? How is this any advice I can use in real life, bruh? How am I gonna get the girl? The problem is that no girl likes me in the first place. Well, calm down firstly, don't roast me guys. By the way, can you smash that like button and hit the notification bell, because I'm gonna give you some good ass advice right now. Let's solve this situation. Asta in the data books is said to have the second most muscular body in the Clover Kingdom. This shows women's that he is ripped, strong and healthy. Who else is ripped and the peak anatomy of a male body? Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? What did Arnold do? Arnold achieved the impossible just like Asta will. Arnold was a poor kid that became a bodybuilder, that then became an actor, and then even the governor of a state. Sounds familiar, right? He's Asta. All the girls love Arnold just like Arnold loves working out.
It's as satisfying to me as coming is.
Now, Asta having this amazing body shows a woman that he has discipline, plans for the future by seeking reward of effort, and is really strong. This reassures the woman that they will be looked after and defended during life-threatening situations. Again, proven by the fact that Asta defends Noelle and Mimosa against the Diamond Kingdom, and threatened his own life in turn for theirs without a second's thought. He's selfless. This is what made Noelle and Mimosa realize they love Asta in the first place, and Noelle showed for the first time that she cares for him. Asta is a very honest and dedicated dude. He doesn't lie and he works hard, so yeah, he is very much a golden boy. Though anyone having a passion, being driven in the field are like that themselves, meaning that you guys out there, you should have something that you're passionate about. Now, in the case of Black Clover, the whole universe revolves around magic and status, meaning a lot to nobles and royals that made it so. It's basically the culture. All these girls, Noelle, Mimosa, are people that respect that field and will be drawn to you because of that. Asta has a passion to become the first Wizard King and will try his best no matter what. This is what is kinda attractive to a woman, you know what I'm saying? So Asta won Rebecca by caring for her family and trying to bring them back. Girls are attracted to a man who are passionate and driven on a specific field. Like they are naturally inclined to find it attractive, as it is the innate survival instinct to find the best partner. So when they see a man that's hard working on anything and it's focused, then they get drawn in. Obviously this isn't the end all, this is just one of the many things women subconsciously look at when they're looking for a partner. Also, another fun fact is that Asta's character is based on Yuki Tabata himself, the creator of Black Clover. So I'm guessing he wants 4 wives and a harem in real life, so he gave it to his character. Or maybe this just shows how he found his own wife that he married when he was young. A lot of what Asta does is based on Tabata himself. Watch our things you didn't know about Asta video to learn more, which I'll link below. Now, before you comment saying, oh my god, anime bulls, what kind of advice is this? Obviously it's because Asta has a 12-inch black sword, fam. Wait, I mean 50-inch. He has a 50-inch black sword. That's the reason he gets all the girls, fam. No, I'm not talking about you know what. You guys are like some dirty little people. How dare you think I'm talking about that? Asta is just one of those dudes that does not give a crap what anyone thinks of him. He walks his own path, the path that he believes will lead to victory, to achieving his goal, and doesn't let judgment or rejection get in his way. He doesn't let other people's negativity affect him, even to the point that he told Noelle he liked her, upon realizing it without hesitation or nervousness. And he also confessed to Sister Lily time and time again, only to get a big fat no every single attempt. As a kid, he'd cry about it, but at the age of 15, he doesn't care. He'd keep going until he got a yes, which will never happen, by the way, you know what I'm saying? And he probably knows this deep down, but he doesn't care, and that's what is important. He has nerves of steel to the point where he comes across as insane or idiotic to the Black Clover culture. He will go after what he wants to absolutely no end. Asta is that dude. He doesn't give a flying crap about what no one thinks, but what he does care about is his friends and his family. Asta shows that he puts value in the right places at the right time that appeals to women. Women's find this attractive as an ideal partner, as it would reassure them in their confidence of this man. Asta would be the type of dude that can reassure a woman's feelings if they're feeling insecure and what they feel about themselves, because he has so many insecurities himself, like being short, having no magic, but he doesn't give a shit about it. So when a woman's feeling insecure, say, oh my god, I look ugly today, does this dress look good on me? Asta would be like, yo, you looking hella thick, fam. Don't worry about it, blah blah blah. Are you guys taking notes, by the way? Wait, you're not? Bro, I'm dropping balls deep analysis here, fam. Let me give you evidence on why this works. When Noelle's siblings started tearing into him, Asta literally shrugged it off and kept eating. But when they started talking trash at Noelle, my man was like,
What did you say?
Asta got real mad. He was not having any nonsense. He wasn't gonna stand for their bullcrap, and after that, he wanted all the smoke. My G was like, come on, bitch, bring it on. Alright, alright, he wasn't like that, but he gladly fought for Noelle's honor and dignity. Now, it might have been just because they were friends and her siblings' actions reminded him of how he had been treated all his life, or it might have been because he liked her, but either way, he defended her and stood by his words without her asking for it, no matter the cost, showing that he cares for her. He did something for her without her asking for it to be done. So this goes into the fact that Asta is extremely selfless. He is willing to do so much for others and put his loved ones above himself. So as soon as Asta did this, Noelle started to fall in love with him because she has never been complimented before due to her upbringing, right? That's another point you guys should note down. Asta always compliments the women's in Black Clover he's with. As soon as he met Noelle and the others, he did so. So make sure you do that in real life whilst keeping your cool, guys. Don't make it seem as though you're being desperate or trying to go balls deep. Women detect that shit and think you're treating them like an object, but they're not object. Women are queens, right? Asta rather spend all day helping others others with what they need rather than what he'd like to do. He feels that since he'll one day be the Wizard King, he needs to be able to help with everything anyone needs. Now, this doesn't mean he doesn't find the time to train and get stronger. He has the discipline to make time for what's important to him as well, and that is very attractive to the women. They see this as evidence that they'll be respected and prioritized by men like this, and that they'll make time for them and treasure them, because women want to feel special, right? Women love to feel valued, which Asta even points out in the latest chapters to Noelle on how much she has improved with her water magic, because he has noticed this and compliments her, and then she got shy and showed her true feelings for him that, oh my god, I wanted to go with you. Asta taking his time to compliment and encourage people when they succeed or show improvement gives them a reason to keep going and becoming stronger. He knows that if he is that kind of person for them, then they'll reciprocate this attitude. He's kinda like the first Wizard King and Julius Novachrono, right? The narrative keeps foreshadowing that fact. So this, of course, includes Noelle, as he's complimented her several different times, and Mimosa too. But anyway, I don't want to repeat myself as I explained all that, but I feel that this all fits together to give one specific and very important message. Asta is a really great dude, and he absolutely is worthy of the harem he has.
I'm still worthy.
I'm surprised he only has a few girls crushing on him. He should have every girl he runs into swooning over him. The dude should be an absolutely god-tier chick magnet, and we all know why, right? Asta is a very charming person in his own weird main character way. Everything he does either impresses Noelle and Mimosa and makes them blush, or in some cases makes them worry because they care so much about him. Or in Noelle's case, she freaks out and she's too nervous and hits him with water magic. He can't really do anything without them having these kind of reactions, because everything he does is charming in an endearing sort of way. Mimosa even says she finds Asta endearing, and that was only after she had just met him. That was her first impression of him. Noelle finds it to be absolutely absurd, but mostly because she also feels the same way about him. Asta is able to convince people to end up liking him even though they hate him in the beginning. Look at Noelle, look at everyone else in the Diamond Kingdom and wherever place you go, is because he has some sort of charm to him. Now, the reason this is happening, take notes guys, is because Asta is just being Asta. He's being himself. He's doing Asta-like things. What makes him so attractive personality-wise is the fact that he's respectful but also willing to defend himself and has integrity. In other words, he'll stand up for himself, but he's not a jerk about it. This is what makes him so easy to follow and pursue. He's strong but doesn't let it go to his head, unlike most royals and nobles. He knows he's strong but doesn't underestimate anyone. He knows that will get him killed. He also makes sure he keeps in mind that he's on an equal playing field with everyone else. And just because someone is a jerk doesn't mean that they aren't a magic knight and a citizen of the same kingdom. He treats everyone equally, as that's how he would like to be treated himself, and he wants to tear down the walls of discrimination. Women's, whether they realize it or not, at least in anime, always go for the nice guy, the man they feel that will respect them and treat them equally, but also understand their feelings as women's. So what we're basically trying to say is, if you want women's to like you, be cool like Asta with how he responds to his haters and conducts his body language in various situations he's put in. He's very confident and open. Asta is also not afraid to make fun out of himself and be goofy. However, he does have a sense of understanding when to have self-respect and pride. Being too arrogant puts women off, but being too goofy also does. So you need to find a balance just like him. Asta is the kind of guy who will always do favors for someone else without even asking, and this is an extremely attractive trait to women. They want to know that even if they're not thinking about needing help, they'll have it. This is something Asta specializes in, and he takes pride in being so proactive about it. Even crazy women like Sally can appreciate traits like this, so you know it's important. Someone who would really appreciate this would be Rebecca, since she has all these small kids. She has young siblings and she would love to have someone that will help with all of them, whether it's taking care of them or playing with them while she works, or even taking over her work while she attends to the kids even. Basically, this is a trait that any partner would find attractive no matter the context. When you do something for someone without them asking for it, it only tells the person that you're thinking of them when they are not around, and that's what makes them feel special and show that you care even more. Another thing what makes Asta so attractive to all the women in Black Clover is the fact that he's so different. After all, I've said it many times, Asta is the antithesis to the whole culture of the kingdom. Asta is unique and different to every other person in the entire series that makes him stands out amongst others. This is proven by the fact that the Heart Queen in the latest chapter, she literally points him out after the 6-month time skip compared to the other characters on just how amazing his growth is whilst being magicless. She is astonished with his accomplishments and his ideas on how to secure the bases in war. He has already impressed her. Furthermore, Sally proves this once again because she's another girl that wants Asta. She literally wants him due to the mere fact that he is unique, thus wanting to experiment with his body, if you know what I'm saying, because you want that D, that black soda of his, and do all kinds of things. So to summarize for you guys watching the video and you got to this point, I hope you did smash the like button and the notification bell, by the way, because I gave some good advice. So if you want the women's and gain respect, firstly, start working out, guys, because you know there's nothing much else to say. Secondly, start being polite like your boy Asta. Show them that you care and compliment them, do things for them without asking. Number 3, have a passion or a hobby. Be unique from the other guys that impresses them. Number 4, don't be ugly. Oh, wait.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Number 5, be charming and have confident body language that is open just like Asta. Be approachable and don't care what others think all the time. And finally, number 6, be yourself. Don't be fake. You want the girl to like you for being yourself. Don't try to impress them with bullshit because they can see through that. You think women don't have Sharingan? You think women don't see that you're acting fake and not being yourself in whatever kingdom or whatever place you're at? You have to be like Asta. Asta treats royals, nobles, and even a peasant. He treats everyone equally because he's being himself, right? So hopefully by now you got to the end of the video and you have learned all the signs and what things you need to do to get a woman to love you, get married, what the hell you want to do, and hopefully I helped some of you guys out. Let me know in the comments if I actually gave some good advice out here. So check out the playlist being displayed to you right now and the pinned comment to watch our other Black Clover videos. I hope you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time.